Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this tutorial, I just wanted to let you all know that the template that we are doing a tutorial for today is available on my Etsy shop, and it comes in a set of 10, and I will link the link in the description down below for you all. But I just wanted to give you a quick preview on the other thumbnail templates that come in this set. So obviously this is the one that we're doing a tutorial for today, but let's start from the beginning. So as you can see, like I kept the same kind of color scheme throughout this thumbnail set to make it really cohesive and easy to edit. So again, if you want to purchase this template set, it will be linked below and you can go ahead and shop on my Etsy shop, and it gives a little bit more description and detail of what's included, and it also has a video tutorial on how you can customize it for your own thumbnails for your YouTube channel. So we're going to get right into this video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is add your background color. I get my colors from colorhunt.co. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. I just chose this brown color. I really like this color palette, so that's what I went with. Now go to elements and you're going to search for grid. You're going to choose this first option and you're going to make it smaller, a little less than halfway, or you can do halfway. It just depends on how you want it to look. Okay, so now you're going to add your photo. You're going to upload your photo to Canva. I do have a tutorial on my page on how to do that. So I just drag and drop the photo into the grid, and I don't need to edit it any type of way. Now I want back to my elements and I want to shapes, and I'm getting this circle, well, this square frame with rounded corners, and I changed the color to black. And you're just going to make that a little bit bigger, obviously, so you can fit everything you need to fit in there. All right. Just kind of figure out where you want to place it. Now I'm going back to elements and I'm going to type in square frame with rounded corners. So click on that, and then you're going to scroll down until you get the frames and hit see all. And you're going to choose the one you want. I'm getting this third one right here. And I'm just going to make that smaller and place it where I want it. All right. So you just want to place that there. Now I'm going to go into my uploads and I'm going to get the photo that I want for the album cover. I chose Giveon. Obviously, you can choose whatever design you would like for your thumbnail. And you just drag it right into the frame. You can change the color if you wanted to stand out more, but I wanted the black background. Now I'm just typing out Giveon, and I'm going to place that where I want it. I'm just trying to see where you want it. And I'm also going to go ahead and change the color, as you can see. And I'm doing this light cream color like that. I'm just moving, giving it down some so I can go ahead and add the title of the album. And I'm just playing around with the sizing. It's all up to preference on this part. I didn't mean to bring that square on the screen. Now I'm just going to type out the title of the album that I chose. And I'm using this same font, Canvas Sans. And I'm going to place that above it. Just like that. And we're going to make this one bold and a little bit bigger because you do want it to stand out a little bit more. So just playing around with the placement. And like I said, we're going to make it bold. Yeah, and I'm just aligning it. This part is just all up to preference, like I said. I'm looking at the original just to see if I'm covering all my bases. and just making sure things are like pretty much the same sizing. So just shifting things over a little bit. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I have enough room. Now we're going to find our little frequency element. So you want to go into elements and you're going to search frequency. And under graphics, you're going to hit see all. And you'll see so many different options. I was just showing you all of the different options that you can choose from if you really want to make yours stand out. But of course, I am simple. So I just chose the one that I've used before when I originally made this, and I just changed the colors. And everything that I'm using in this template is free options. So you don't have to have Camera Pro to remake this. And yeah, I changed the color to that cream color and I moved it around. And again, I'm looking at the original just to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. So now we're going back to elements and we're going to get that same shape with the rounded corners. And we're going to change the color to a cream color again. And you're going to make this really small because you want it to be like your toggle bar, I guess you would call it, or your, I don't know, the play bar. Um, Place that where you want it. And you want to make it longer. So as you can see, I'm just making it longer, playing around with the placement. All right, once you have your bar where you want it, you are then going to decrease the transparency of that bar. So we're just going to lower it. I'm just making it look realistic to how it would look on your iPhone. Now you're going to duplicate that bar a second time. But this time you're going to increase the transparency back to 100. And this is just going to give you that timestamp illusion of where you're at in the song. And you're going to overlap them so it fits right on top. Just like that. Now you're going to type out how far in you're into the song. It can be any timing, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I just was using my phone as a guide for this part. So I'm just going to type out the time. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. And I'm just going to type out 2 minutes. And I'm using that same cream color. So all of the elements inside of this little music thing is that cream color. All right. And now you're going to duplicate that. And now you're going to just put a time frame for how long you have left in the song. But this time you want to put minus and whatever time frame you have left. So I did minus a minute and 30 seconds. So that's what I mean by you really want to make sure it's realistic as possible, which is why I really love this thumbnail that I created. So yeah, now I have your timing. Now you're going to go to elements and you're going to type play or play button. Go to graphics, hit see all. Choose one that you want. I'm just choosing this basic one here. And I'm going to change the color again to that cream color. And I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to place it in the center of this element. I'm just making it a little bit longer so it can fit properly. There we go. Now you're going to go back to elements and you're going to type in rewind. Hit see all. And I'm just getting this basic one here as well. And changing the color. And you want to make that smaller as well. And now you're just going to align them near each other. I went back to the original just to see what I did. Because I made, like I said, I made this template set a month ago. So I'm just had to remember all the steps. But yeah, I'm aligning those near each other. And then you're going to duplicate your rewind button. But you're going to flip it this time. So go to flip. And you're just going to flip horizontal. So it's going the opposite direction. So now it's like rewind and fast forward. And you want to just make sure they're aligned equally and centered properly. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just, again, adjusting the sides just to not make everything look so bunched up. Okay, so now you're going to go back to elements and you're going to type in circle frame. And once you get to the photo frames, you're going to hit see all and choose the frame that you would like. I chose one with an outline, and I'm going to change the color to that cream color. I chose one with the outline because it stands out a little bit more. So I'm just going to size it how I want, and I'm going to add the photo that I want inside of it. So you would just go to uploads and you would drag the photo inside of it. I'm using one off Canva, so I'm just going through my most recents to find the one that I already used. And I'm just going to drag it right inside of that circle, just like that. Okay. So now I'm going to type out the words I want, which is get ready with me. That's going to be the first line. And I'm just making it bigger. I'm using all lowercase letters. And I'm just placing it where I want it for now. And I'm adding the lift effect onto it. And I'm also going to change the font to Signature, which is a free font. And as you can see, that font makes it smaller, so you are going to have to readjust the sizing again. Okay. You just want to make sure you fill up a lot of that empty space so it doesn't look too plain. And now I'm typing out and get ready with me, and that's going to be under that first font. And I'm adding I think it's Sephira March font to that one. And I'm just going to bring the text box in a little bit so that so that the words like stack up on each other, as you can see there. I'm going to go back and change the color of that first text box to a brown color so it stands out a little more. And I'm also going to adjust the sizing. And you just want to play with it until you get it to look lined up and uniform and also where you want it to be. I realized I forgot to show you all how I find a little AirPlay icon. So just go to Elements and search for AirPlay and choose the one that you want and align it where you want it inside of your music box.